Alright. Looks like everything's nice and set up here. All good. Checking audio levels. Okay, we're good. Alright, turn on this up. Okay, welcome to the stream. If anyone's coming in. Get some more people today, hopefully. If not, whatever. Yep, we're going to continuing on our little journey into the MGS5 game. Let's see. I'm just going to pull up the... Yeah, come on. Where are you? Steam. There you are. Okay, let's get MGS5 going. Start her up. Let's go. Come on. Whoa, what the hell? It's going into strange mode now. Let's see. I gotta see if we can fix this. Hang on. See if I alt tab real quick and that fixes it. Nope. It wants to go in this little box in the corner there. Don't know why. Oh, shush. I don't. Goddamn Windows notifications. They're always in the... Alright, hang on. There we go. Full screen up. There you go. Sheesh. Took it long enough. Alright. Well, I'll see if that 2 viewers on my screen is either feedback because I have it open on one of my these small apps to make sure it's all good. You know, that's how I always check the stream with the app just in case. But if not, do y'all mind, you know, saying hello or anything? I'd like to interact with my audience a little bit better. Or at least have an audience. Nervous laughter. For all you're wondering, it's protein shake. You can see off my main, what's it called, main profile. I'm into fitness. I hit the weights today. Pretty good. Usually, and this was the second day in the row. Usually I take a day off in between, or like between weights, but kind of fell behind. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm going in behind my on and off, on and off, on and off. Make up your mind. Huh? Okay. New tasks. Ooh.
Development project has been added.
Nice. Pardon me. Wow, we're getting some
project has been added.
Nice upgrades going on here. Whoa. Oh, nice. Good list. Okay. Got cassette tapes to listen to. Let's see. We have also
marker placed.
Interpreters we can get.
Marker placed.
And okay, the extra 3. Yeah, I tried to do that yesterday. It didn't quite work. I wonder if I can, because I know there's like walkthroughs I can do for the target practice on there. I just never could get it. I don't know. Doesn't matter for now. It's only like 30,000 like K. Like it's like yeah, 30K on that part, so whatever. What else is there? I know I'm missing. Oh yeah, I know I was gonna do something. I can't remember. It's like, what's wrong with my brain?
Please specify a project.
Yep. New project. Blue. Delete the flare grenade. Definitely gonna need the missile launcher upgrade. That's gonna be useful. Up the hand grenade. Maybe a stun grenade. Capture cage, not too worried about. Mobility, that's useful. Supply shops. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, send it in.
Please select a drop supplies requested.
Alright, gonna wait. Actually, let's wait until that that hits the ground.
Supply drop complete.
There it is. Ooh, it's so bright in the sky. I can see it. Come on, Betsy. Run, man, run. Okay, so I just up mobility. Anything else? I know I could have sworn I saw something for the helo
Please
I can get.
specify a project.
Reduce dispatch time. That's gonna be useful. Still got quite a bit of the GMP I can use. Flares, nothing else. Okay. Any other equipment I can
Please
get?
specify a project.
Stun arm? I don't really use my arm for stunning too much. Not really. If I'm really honest, not. Yeah, so no. I'm like, hey, I want to up my, what's it called? My pistol, my handguns. Okay, I know there's this one, but why can't I do this one yet? Oh, because I need an intel. I need intel people in order to get that one. Okay, I understand now. Now I get why. That makes sense. Okay, maybe you should listen to like some of the Ocelot's briefing. Okay, so we know why he's called Shalashaska. Oh, Assault 2. I gotta look at brush on my history. What was that about during the Cold War?
Please select a mission.
Let's see, over the fence. So, okay, extract the four-wheel drive, secure the blueprints. Okay, so... Oh yeah, there's blueprints in Wixim Barracks. What's it? UNARC blueprint. Well, I'm gonna keep probably going over like where the bees sleep and stuff, just because I want to get all the stuff unlocked for all my base facilities in order to, so I can upgrade properly and get what the equipment I want. I know last time I was basically trying to get more, which I mean it works if you want to do that. Okay, let's get this set. Yeah. While we're driving, let's get Ocelot and see what's going on. What's been going on in the world since Snake's been in a coma for 9 years, since what, 1984 or something like that. So it's like, so about 1975-ish he's been.
So SALT 2 still hasn't gone into effect. That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse. The president was in the middle of the SALT 2 talks back then. You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker, and were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike. Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of. If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch. Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was. All thanks to you. And her. The U.S.-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. In the end, the time's define the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand. I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint. Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with a problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted. I still trusted him in those days. We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project. Les Enfants Terribles, Zero called it. You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him.
Okay, it's just, yeah, the Les Enfants Terribles project. This one's, Solid Snake and Liquid Snake form. Alright, we're about 500 meters out, so I'm just gonna start early. Alright, just make sure they don't see me. Alright. Let's hit it. Got the variety up. I might try putting up some more Rainbow Six Siege so you guys might enjoy that. I don't know. Okay. Right where we need to be. This is the yep. This is the interpreter.
Analysis complete.
Somebody stole his truck. It's 10 miles.
Analysis complete.
Okay. Start a quiet approach. Okay, so prisoner extraction. Okay, and the interpreter's over here in the mountain relay base. Got wolves in Afghanistan, I guess. Oh, Tango spotted.
Analysis
hitting right
complete.
at me. All right, we're going lethal. Tango down. Let's move up. Nope. I know that there's a sonar arm that you can use. Whoop. What the hell?
Analysis complete.
Okay, how the fuck do you not see me? Where did you come from?
Your shot bounced off, but at least it took that helmet with it.
So far. Alright. Alright.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yep.
Analysis complete.
Nice if I could kill the... Get something. Whatever. As long as he doesn't wake up, I'm happy. Where? Jesus Christ. Man, oh man, oh man. That was bad. I didn't even see the guy. Turn off the light. Ow. Not doing too well. Gonna have to head back to base eventually here. What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah. So I can see better. Well, it's one thing I know in most modern games. I know how to handle a firefight. Oh wait. Turn off. Should have done that first. Okay, the prisoner's freaking out. Oh, what the hell is that? No, I just saw a sniper laser just try to get on me. Whoa! There he is. Well, I'm gonna survive this, I know that much. I ain't gonna just bitch out and try to restart. Man, I'm getting a lot of demon points probably for this, but whatever. Where they at? Whoop! Okay, no clear shot. It's gonna be a hot extraction. They're out of here then. Sorry for such a loud extraction, hun.
Psyops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Arrived at Metabase.
Come on, horse, let's get the hell out of here. I think I overstayed our welcome. Okay, about 2.5 kilometers out. It's gonna be quite a long ride. Let's see, let's continue our briefing from good old Ocelot.
I maintain limited contact. Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Cypher, an an information network to tap into every corner of
Not
the
very
globe.
sneaky, I'll admit
Woven
that,
together,
and yeah.
Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings, not even a reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of, but Zero was gone. Freed of his control, his creation, his power continued to grow. Cypher is a great beast, and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops Unit, XOF. They learned where you were, and came to wipe the slate clean.
Damn. Okay, hang on, we got more to listen to then. Let's see. Afghanistan.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam.
Development complete.
The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages,
Okay, the game decided to
Soviets
freeze
will
up.
go
I think
so
I
far
got,
as to
yeah, I
dry
think I
out
got a bit
their
of a
ocean.
crash here.
But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery.
Alright, hang on. There we go. Sorry, game decided to freeze up. I mean, the system can handle it just fine. It's just sometimes, like, I guess maybe the Twitch stream doesn't play nice at all times, but hey. Yeah, alright, no problem. Just relaunch the game. And simply gotta relaunch the game. There we go. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. Why the hell do I keep getting these stupid overlay things? God. So annoying. don't care. There we go. Come on. It's like, while you were gaming, we did this, this, and this. It's like, I don't care. Sheesh. Technical issues, am I right? Okay, I have another drink here. Gotta finish this off. Got another one of these I gotta drink too. Let's try that again.
Development complete.
Well,
Whoa! Whoa!
okay, we got almost
Christmas
the
Eve,
end, right?
1979. The Soviet Union. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road,
That
just
shit.
to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down
And the most
another
leftists would
village
call
in
this
retaliation,
Islamophobic, but it's like, oh,
and
shut
the
the fuck
cycle of
up.
vengeance goes on.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
This war, the Kremlin never expected to have this much trouble against the Mujahideen. Afghanistan is a tribal society. Tradition demands that its people stand up to any outsiders who set foot on their land. With the honor of their people at stake, they have everything to fight for. No matter how hard the Soviets hit them, they continue to appear out of nowhere, striking back, then vanishing again. But there's one thing even the Mujahideen fear. Every last one of them. The Soviet gunships. They're highly maneuverable and equipped with massive firepower. Plus, the underside of the fuselage is heavily armored. The Mujahideen can barely scratch them with their small arms. Anyone who hangs around gets mowed down by the gunship's heavy machine guns. This new honeybee weapon that was given to the Hamid fighters, it's no doubt something to help them strike back against the gunships, which makes it a weapon that could change the course of the war.
Oh.
Those guerrilla fighters known as Mujahideen don't actually belong to a single organization. Afghanistan is a multi-ethnic country. You've got the Pashtuns, the Tajiks, Uzbeks, Hazaras, and each of them is split into their own tribes, large and small.
Alright.
Each ethnicity has several rebel organizations that their various tribes gather under.
Okay. Right now I gotta hit the base right here. Have I done this base before? I don't think I have. Okay.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay. Nice and quiet now. Or as quiet as, actually might have to go loud because I just don't have to. Yeah, I'm not recruiting any guys because my base is already fairly full. And I'm getting plenty of good recruits anyway. I don't need these guys. These guys are pathetic.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Two spotted here and over there. Fuck it, let's go loud. Gotcha.
captured.
And the more guard posts I capture, the more I get that off my challenge list, which can translate nicely to extra stuff which I need. Of course, it doesn't help them. Of course, my demon points are going way up, but whatever.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far away are we? Okay. Not too far now, so I'm not going to start up the, I guess we can finish it off. At least the current briefing.
They're united under the banner of jihad. That doesn't mean they work like a single standing army. Just look at the area around Smossy Fort. A lot of Tajiks used to live there. They fled after the Soviets started their Scorched Earth campaign. With the area uninhabited, the Hamid fighters, who are Pashtun, decided to move in. The Hamids are based out of the city of Peshawar. We passed through it on the western edge of Pakistan. The Pashtun people have long lived in Afghanistan and western Pakistan. They used to travel back and forth frequently. Then Britain went and established the border that still stands today. The Hamid fighters get generous support from the Pakistani
There are
government.
reports of a Pashto English interpreter operating in that area. If you extract him, he could be plenty useful for us.
Hamid is Inter-Services Intelligence, and behind the ISI, you have the CIA. That's probably how the Honeybee ended up in the hands of the Hamid men.
Right.
Analysis complete.
Oh.
Analysis complete.
Yeah, weird. Probably gonna need maybe do more distractions and just stab these guys. I don't know. Yeah, this guy's on his way. Covered in blood. Nothing. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Just nothing. Low. Gotta get low. Uh-oh. Okay, so this guy is gonna be doing that.
Analysis
Ты слыхал
complete.
об охотнике за головами?
Analysis
Да.
complete.
Говорят, Алёшу убил именно он. Угу. Нам нужны шлемы, чтобы защищали этого
It's gonna be one
психопата.
of these guys. I don't
Говори.
know who.
Вот мы тут болтаем, он может прямо сейчас нам в голову целиться.
Эй, перестань. Ладно, не пора. Увидимся позже.
Analysis complete.
Oh shit, is it becoming daybreak? Yep.
Analysis complete.
The hell is this interpreter? Or is it probably the prisoner, right? Yep. We're getting to daybreak. Well, the other way to do it would be just hit them all with like one tranquilizer dart, like this. Like do the little fast thing here, like this.
Sun will rise momentarily.
Alright. One by one, they're all gonna be falling asleep. Like, what's going on here? And come on, one of you's gonna fall asleep. Yep. Gotcha.
Guard post captured.
Our post captured. They're probably still gonna kill these guys. There he is.
Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Help me! Thanks. You saved me.
Yep. Now make sure no witnesses.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added.
Alright. What's the next mission? Actually, got a new achievement there, huh? Come on, horse. Covered in blood. I bathe in their blood. Waiting till the checkpoint hits, and then we're gonna get back to the ACC or the
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, let's get back to, return to the ACC. Get back to Mother Base and take a frickin' shower. New rewards. Nice. Wait, there's more in this? Oh. Yeah, more cars. That's good. Doing okay for money, so that's customized helo maybe, yeah. Main weapon, high things, rockets, flare. Yeah, definitely need some flares on this thing. Color. Well, I'll make it like a Black Hawk or something like that. Yeah. Let's see, emblem. Make it, yeah. Get rid of the diamond dogs, make it foxhound. Unless I don't have foxhound. Evans modified. Yeah, discard the changes. Leave it alone. Base color. I see a red door and I want it painted black. Can't, no. This is cool. Oh yeah. Sorry. I don't need to be here. Good. Good. Come on. Alright, it'll take some time over there, but that's alright. Side ops list. Was this updated? Yeah. And maybe I could try another shot at the R&D platform.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
Yeah, I'm already heading to Mother Base anyway, so I might as well just land there. You know, 2 birds, 1 stone. Back to base. Ooh, cutscene. Oh.
Halt! See that? Now that's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon you'll be... No, stay! Didi! Go!
Aww. You can't make it.
No, maybe not yet.
But soon. Soon.
Okay, thanks, Sir Ocelot, I think. I'm on the command platform. I guess so much for that other one there. Oh well. Gotta get over here then and see if I
Marker
can...
placed.
Alright, let's shower first. Get all this blood off me. Much better. I might become Bloody Snake. Let's see how that works out. I guess I might as well call the Hilo. Actually, I can listen to the cassette tapes while things were here anyway. It's gonna take some time to get there anyway.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them. That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the Zero line that day, the Afghan side, on our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist. Skulls? The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me, I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair. Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit? No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. That mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that. If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it. I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier. Why'd they come after you? Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there. When I first started dealing with Zero, with Cypher, it was a somewhat parasitic relationship. Though, a mutually beneficial one. Cypher had no army of their own, so they wanted us. They wanted our strength. They approached me as a potential business partner. But they had other motives. Cypher coaxed us into Central America, into that US-Soviet proxy war, to fuel Mother Base's growth. Once we were big enough, they'd force us to join them. That was the plan. That's why they had Paz, still Zeke. Right. And if we refused, she would use Zeke to fire a nuke from Mother Base. The world would consider us a liability, and countries would unite to destroy us. We stopped the launch. And yet they still took us down. Through that fake inspection they orchestrated to cover up their sabotage. That power Cypher wanted. We don't have it anymore. So why are they still after you? Is it just the fear of leaving you alive? I don't know. Was Zero really...
Welcome home.
All I know is the man I knew wouldn't want this. What do you mean? We have to consider that it might not be Zero we're dealing with. We know virtually nothing about Cypher anymore. How big they've got, what they want, or even who they really are. The new Mother Base started out as a test drilling rig operated by a mineral resources supplier, but their project fell through. The Seychelles government was happy to hand the place over to us. It was just scrap on stilts. So with a few dummy construction companies set up as fronts, we started renovating the half-finished rig. From the outside, it looked like the project was back on rails. Kaz, you... What? I see what you're doing. Recreating the Mother Base we had 9 years ago. Only this time. That's right. The Mother Base Cypher thought they destroyed will return from the grave to kill them.
Alright, so
We'll prove to the world that we were the victors.
just gonna
And if we lose again,
look
they
for
can't fool us the same way twice. Now our enemies are in plain sight. And when our organization gets too big, we split it across companies. Any company that draws attention gets liquidated, and its capital is back-channeled into a new company. Most PFs are small-time operations anyway. And in this business,
Where is
the
it?
minnows go bankrupt
Level up?
all
So
the
yeah,
time.
target practice.
We've never aroused suspicion. Plus, we have Hewick. Hewick? Human Exploitation Company. It's a business specializing in intel gathering. Think of it as a civilian intelligence agency. That's... Remember what they were trying to accomplish at the prison facility in Cuba? That gave me the idea. We dispatch moles into conflict zones around the world, and each sets up an intel network on site. Then they stay in place to give us stable points of contact when other nations intervene in the conflicts. Hewick's strength is that it has a cutout at each level.
Okay.
You get your job from one guy, then you hand it off to another. No one has direct access. It's a
hell?
perfect black box.
Come on.
Hewick members also
I know I'm
work their way into
technically a
superpowers
thing. I can never remember where all the
intelligence
targets
agencies
are.
to make sure Diamond Dogs gets work. We have those countries by the balls. That's our deterrent when we need it. Networking? In the intelligence community? Sure. That's how we've grown this far. And when you go out on missions, intel from Hewick will be there to back you up. But despite all that, Cypher has its eyes on us. The only reason I'm not dead is that they needed to know where you were. Figured if you woke up, I'd go straight to you. That's why you made that ruckus at the Zero line. Yeah, to make their own surveillance.
Alright, so, I got a little, yeah, I got an overlay showing me exactly how this works. Alright, so, yeah, pretty much what I was doing. I just... Alright. Alright, so I might pause a lot during this one. I just want to get the
You
extra
have arrived at your destination.
completionist, what can I say? God damn it. Come on. Alright, so that's that first part. Ah, let me see the other game. Two, three. I know the rest of them I can do fairly much on my own. I just have to. Alright. Next part here.
Boss, how about developing something?
Alright, that's next. Ah! Yeah. Alright, so.
Boss, got time to train with me?
Alright, we're getting there. Pretty good so far. Alright. Out of the way, dude. I got shit to do. I got badassery to have. Come on. Come on, safe. Come on. Check. Check. 3, 4. Bang. 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 Over here. Alright, so that's the last one there. I know, cheating technically, but... Alright, 3 there. 4. And is there anything? Hang on a minute. Okay, I see what it's doing.
Side ops list updated.
Yay.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Work against them. I think it took some of the heat off Cyprus. Kaz. Then I just had to wait for you to save me. And I've gotten used to waiting. Kaz. That's not all. It was a good chance to scout the market. And with the West wanting the Soviets out of Afghanistan, their agencies are bursting at the seams with funding. Boss, let's start by building up our Afghan presence. Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles? We're at the center of the world here. We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean. Come on. Lebanon, Sri Lanka, East Timor, and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course. So it's prime real estate for a mercenary. Exactly. Latin America isn't as close as I'd like, but we have Amanda and her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor. Owes us? The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the West wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size, but South Africa is home to some heavy PFs. Too much for the Seychelles to handle. In the end, they accepted help from the Tanzanian army and quelled the coup. We set up the deal and handled on